Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vinay and we like watching anime. My favorite anime is One Piece, but we react to everything: action, horror, comedy, thriller, slice of life, rom-coms, deep, dark, and crazy animes as well, bizarre animes as well. And we are watching today a new anime because a lot of animes that we're watching are about to end, like the season is ending. So we want to start something new, something small, so that we don't miss out on big short animes like Jujutsu Kaisen is coming, Chainsaw Man is coming, and there's also a few other animes next season that I want to watch. But we want something that ends pretty quickly. So, on that note, just so you know, I to give you a context, I like crime documentaries and intelligent people solving some kind of bunch of stuff. Like I've watched Detective Conan a lot growing up. I also watched Code Geass. I've watched Death Note. So all these animes are about brilliant, intelligent characters, which where they outshine so much of the normal people that you're just interested that how come these people can even think about this kind of crazy stuff. And just like that, there is a guy who is a antagonist, who's not exactly protagonist, and he uses his powers for evil, helping out criminal people because the truth actually bores him, or not exactly the truth, good things actually bore him, and that's at least that's what we know about it from the books. He's the rival for Sherlock Holmes. That's Moriarty, guys. Yes. So there is an anime for Moriarty called Moriarty the Patriot in English and Yuukoku no Moriarty in Japanese. And I was very much interested when I saw the trailer or clips of this anime, and I was like, you know what? I have to watch this. But I hadn't got a time or hadn't got time or hadn't come along to watch this anime. And it's a very short anime. It's only 11 episodes for the first season, I guess, and 12 for the next one. So we'll see how much we like it and we'll continue along with it. But I want to watch what Moriarty has to offer us in terms of anime, and pretty much because this is like anime, we are going to go to different kind of lens than we can go for in real life. I watched all Sherlock Holmes, the movies, the shows, and it was amazing and brilliant. And Moriarty, the character in it, is too good. So, on that note, we're gonna be watching Yukoku no Moriarty season one, episode one. Let's get along. Oh, that's New York. Huh? It's changed a lot since then. Of course, it's 1911. Okay, let me just check if I'm watching in Japanese first. No, I am not, so I have to switch back to Japanese. Sorry. That happens multiple times. All right, we are back on track. Let me watch the intro at least. Oh, there's an L here as well.
聞こえてたよ。けど今いいとこなんだ。お前の本好きにも困ったものだな。今度は何を読んでるんだ？
Haha.
どうも、
Okay.
どうも探偵という連中はあまり好きになれんな。
Isn't Sherlock Holmes based in England?
これはかの名探偵シャーロック・ホームズをすら翻弄した。
Okay. Oh, a blondie.
犯罪狂モリアーティ教授。
Oh, yes. See, Professor Moriarty, the Lord of Crime. Sounds interesting, isn't it? Okay, that's where intro starts from. Okay, that did not help us. Okay, let's get started. Should have some backstory for when Moriarty was a kid or something. What the hell? Where is this kid? Oh, he stole something. Early days, people are not so glad about that. I mean, they do cruel things or torture you if you are caught. Very ominous music there. Ugh, what kind of smile is that? The Earl's crime. Okay.
ついに7人目の犠牲者、姿なき病弱者に怯える市民か。
嫌な事件ですね、ウィリアム兄さん。
ああ、少年ばかりを慰め者にし、挙句の果てに惨殺。
人間のすることとは思えませんね。
人の所業とは思えぬことをするのが人間というものさ。犯人を野放しにしている警察に高まる不満。
手がかりがなくて警察も困っているようですね。
Mhm.
手がかりならあるさ。この記事の中にね。被害者の子供たちとその親の職業を見て何か気づくことはないかい？
時計や帽子や宝石商、厩舎の番手したんだよ。
They all have different occupations.
仕事はわからないが、メッセンジャーボーイがいる。人は見たことのない人は欲しくならない。目にしたものを欲しくなる。ルイス、君の作るオムレツは絶品だ。僕は出先でも空腹を覚えるたびにそれが恋しくなる。
それは
だが、そう。例えば、オムレツという料理の存在を知らないであろう東洋の人々は、それを欲しくなることすらないだろう。
Yeah, of
さっき挙
course.
げた職業はいずれも貴族か、それに準ずる上流階級の人間と接触する機会が多い。
Okay.
貴族は肉を買うために自ら精肉店に足を運ぶことはない。だが、
宝飾品を選びに店を訪れたり、乗馬をするため厩舎に赴くことはある。
そうだ。そこでたまたま居合わせた家族を目にすることもあるだろう。商店の息子なら見習いとして仕事を手伝っていてもおかしくない。
What are you trying to get at?
クラブかどこかでメッセンジャーボーイに会うことも。
ああ、犯人は自分好みの獲物を求めてあちこち探し歩いたんじゃない。自分の生活圏で目にしたものに欲望を募らせたんだ。
人は目にしたものが欲しい。
So is he saying that he's a noble?
2つや3つなら偶然ということもある。だが、それが5つ6つとなると、その可能性は著しく低いだろう。
Yeah.
それじゃあ
僕たちが手掛ける事件になるかもしれないね。
We don't know what your occupation
被
is
害者の中に
still.
路上で寝起きしている孤児がいるようですけど、これは
そうだね。貴族と孤児、これほど生きる世界がかけ離れているものもない。だとすると、それが犯人を探し出す糸口になるかもしれないね。
Alright. So far, at least, we don't see Moriarty to be the villain, right? Or antagonist. Now, the show's name is Moriarty the Patriot, so you would assume that he's the protagonist of this anime, but that's not what's true. We are told that he is a warlord, or a evil crime lord. Yeah, so that means he is going to be the antagonist for this show. It's just that we are seeing his side of the story. He's very different from a villain or an antagonist you imagine. Yes, it's that time in this timeline. I guess he's still rich. I don't know how he became rich, and was he rich from the start, or did he deceive somebody, or probably took over, or manipulate somebody to give his wealth to him. We don't know the other guy was. We just know, and I'm assuming that this guy William is the Moriarty here, because I don't know his name. He might be the guy. He seems to be the main guy. He seems to be extremely smart, because just on the basis of a newspaper article, you are finding out clues. I would not be reading a newspaper article like that, neither would I be assuming that I could find clues in a case that is from an article. But he has some wits, he has good assumptions, he has the power to deduce, and that's what makes Moriarty such a difficult villain for Sherlock Holmes. The guy at the start was, we don't know who that was, but he was reading a book that was about Sherlock Holmes, and Sherlock Holmes has an arch nemesis, arch rival, that's who Moriarty is, because he is similar to Sherlock, just uses his powers for evil. Because, and that's what's generally the case is. But again, we know nothing about this guy. What does he do? And we just know that Moriarty is supposed to be a professor, and he's supposed to teach some things. He's supposed to be extremely smart, and that's all we know. But nothing yet so far. But his powers of deduction were quite accurate. Like, he seems to notice things that other people don't. And I'm not sure if you would notice these things, and if you would, amazing. We are glad and happy for you. But this is truly an outstanding work that he's doing just on the basis of an article. Imagine if he's actually going out on the field and investigating. He would make a very good detective. In fact, he would rise in through the ranks like almost as quick as any other person, you would say. But I don't know. We are still unsure if he's a good guy or a bad guy, and I'm pretty sure that we are going to find that out. It's pretty crazy that this is based in America, New York. Not sure, because Sherlock Holmes and everything happens in England, I guess, or UK. But this is in New York, so how does this come across here? And if you are aware of it, let me know in the comments. Or if I'm going to come across it later on in the anime, well, I'll just have to keep watching. Across on more. Clues, evidence.
これはアルバートさん。ようこそおいでくださいました。今日はどのようなご用件で。ご依頼のタキシードを私はまだ先のはずですが。いや、今日はその件で来たんじゃないんだ。ロディのことをお悔やみを言わせていただくよ。
Oh, was his kid, huh?
知らせてくれれば葬儀にお伺いしたのに。めっそうもない。私どものような庶民の弔いに伯爵であるアルバート様にお越しいただくなど。少しやつれたようだが、休んだ方がいいんじゃないのかい。お気遣い痛み入ります。ですが、仕事をしていた方が気が紛れるものですから。私もこの店で何度か見かけたが、ロディはいい子だった。はい。父親の私が言うのもなんですが、素直で聞き分けのいい。あの子がこんなむごい目に遭うなんて。
He will be seeing him, or at least memories of him in that store. Okay, what are you thinking? There seems to be some murderous intent there. Oh, a silver coin.
少し話を聞きたいんだが、いいかな。
Yeah, he looks like he's the Moriarty.
悪いなだな、おこちになっちまって。で、聞きたいことってなんだ。
その楽器、元は君のじゃないね。商売道具にしては、あまり扱い慣れてないように見えたんで。
旦那、もしかして札の。
まさか、だったらこんな回りくどいことはしないさ。
だろうな。あいつらは話の前にまずしょっぴくからな。こいつはキャスのだよ。あんたも知ってるだろ。例のあれでキャスがあんなことになっちまってよ。で、兄弟分の俺が商売込みで引き継いだってわけさ。ま、弦が悪いんで稼ぎ場所は変えたけどね。
じゃあ、キャスはどこで商売をしていたんだい？
ああ、それならさっきの場所から2本向こうの通りだよ。
Now this does seem like Europe.
いや、獲物と見定めたのなら、もっとじっくり見る機会があったはず。では、犯人はその窓から。その可能性は高いだろうね。毎日目の
Is this somebody different than the one we saw in the starting?
いや、個人の住まいじゃない。ガストロスクラブのクラブハウスだったよ。
ガストロスクラブ。美食家の金持ち連中が出入りしているところだな。
おや、アルバート兄さんはご存知でしたか？
あまりいい噂は聞かないが、顔見知りが何人かそこの会員になっているな。
それは好都合ですね。クラブに入会するには紹介者が必要ですから。ウィリアム兄さん、それじゃああ、ここまで目星がついてしまったら放っておくわけにもいかないだろう。
Is he going to join the club?
だとしたら、イーデンに復讐の機会を与えてやるぞ。
But I'm not sure if he'll join himself. I think he'll send somebody to join him instead his place.
ああ、君、
あ、はい。なんでしょう。
いつもあの窓際の席に座っている御人は誰だい？
ああ、あの方はアーグルトン伯爵です。当クラブの設立メンバーの一人だと伺っております。
すると、あそこは設立以来、伯爵専用の特等席というわけかい？
そういうわけではございませんが、あそこが空いているときは大抵お座りになっておられます。
Okay, a preference to a seat. Probable suspect.
初めてお目にかかります。ウィリアム・ジェームズ・モリアティと申します。
私に何か用か
いえ、用というほどのものは。ただ、いささか退屈そうにしていらしたので、お話し相手でもと思いまして。
いや、私は別に。
そのお召し物、イーデンの店で仕立てたものでしょう。そしてその指輪、台座が少し凝った作りになっていますが、ゴールドシュタイン宝石店で作られた。
Wow.
大した観察眼だ。
Yeah.
まるで探偵ですな。
もっと当ててみましょうか。今身につけておられる時計はアールマスターズ時計店のもの。違いますか？
おやおや、見もしていない懐中時計がどこのものかなぜわか
He
る。
has a similar one?
帽子はモーガンブラザーズカンパニーのもの。
Oh, wow.
今はシャノン厩舎に預けておられる。そして少しばかりコンサーティーナの音色に興味がある。肉は子ウサギのものがお好きでしょう？まだ成長しきっていない柔らかで血が滴るように新鮮なのをゆっくりじっくり
Wait, what? Is he saying that he's a cannibal?
あまりお強くないようですね。心の血が顔に出すぎてますよ。
失礼する。休養を思い出したのでね。
Now, is that a wise thing to do? Okay. I would be very creeped out if somebody did that to me. Like, yes, given the fact that I'm wearing a Real Madrid jersey, if somebody asks you, is that your favorite team? I would say yes, and that's pretty predictable. But literally, somebody coming up to you and stating out your whole life, that's kind of creepy. I would be very worried what's happening around me. And that guy seems like he's an Earl, so important man. An important man was sitting alone doing his own stuff. Somebody else came in and literally told his whole life in front of him. That's pretty worrisome. And I didn't think Moriarty would be coming in and investigating the case himself. I thought he would be sending somebody because most of these people don't like to get their hands dirty by themselves. So not sure what is he doing here and what's his play. But then again, we don't have the mind or the brilliance of James Moriarty, William James Moriarty. Yeah, that's what I was confused because he kept calling him Williams, but I know Moriarty's names were James. So that was a bit confusing. But again, let's continue. See, that's the thing. Somebody's tailing you now. So, oh wait, what? How?
後をつけて素性を探れ。それともさっさと始末してこいと言われたな。荒事には慣れているようだが、もう少し頭を使った方がいい。無防備な子供をさらう時とはわけが違うんだからね。飼い主に言って君もカードは苦手なようだ。
Oh. Ah, the butler.
君には聞きたいことがたくさんある。
See, nobody likes to get their own hand dirty.
いらっしゃいま。これはアルバート様。イーデンはいるかい？親方なら奥に。 しくなったご婦人をディナーに誘うことになったんだが、少し凝ったのを伝えようと思ってね。込み入った注文になりそうなんだが。
かしこまりました。では奥でお伺いしましょう。お前はもう上がっていいよ。
はい。
It's anime like this that you have to watch very closely and hear everything. You don't want to miss out anything, because everything might be related to something. Very ominous. Somebody's taking him to a scary place.
アグルド伯爵、こちらにお越しいただくために多少手荒な手段に出たことはご容赦ください。ですが、どうしてもあなたと二人きりでお会いしたいという方がいるもので。
ご無沙汰しております、伯爵。
Isn't that the guy whose son got murdered?
本当に私の願いを叶えていただけるのでしょうか、ウィリアム様。
イーレンさん、あなたのしようとしていることは残念ながらこの歪んだ世界では犯罪にカテゴライズされてしまうものです。それでも決心は変わりませんか？
Yeah, I think he is a cannibal. There's no clues, just hints.
その依頼、クライムコンサル
Oh,
ウ
okay.
ィリアム・ジェームズ・モリアーティがお引き受けしましょう。
Crime consultant.
急いでください。タバコ1本分しか待てませんよ。
And the music is fire. Did he just help a guy murder somebody? I hope he goes through with it. Otherwise, all is. Oh, he did.
イーレンさん、さあ、帰りましょう。
Wait. Yeah. Huh. Just murdered somebody and now back to being happy. Oh. Okay. That was interesting. I like the fact that the case was one episode only, because sometimes they just drag along the cases. But I'm not convinced if he was the same guy, because we didn't see much evidence. There were just hints around. I'm not sure. Again, why did Moriarty got an interest in this? Catch an interest in this? Sorry. Why did Moriarty catch an interest in this case? Why did he feel the need to consult for this crime to this man? Who is Albert? Who is Albert? Who is for William? And I don't know the name of the other guy, the butler. But it doesn't seem like he's the butler. Seems like he's somebody that they both know, because the way he was there, it was, how do I say it? Like a butler has a certain way of doing things. Like, look at Jervis in Agent Carter. Jervis is the butler for the House of Stark, and he has a certain way about it. He is not, I don't know. This seems like these three are brothers or siblings, but I'm not sure if they are first cousins or like proper siblings. I'm not sure, but they definitely are brothers. That's what I think. And then again, we don't know why he got an interest in this, why he helped the guy when he didn't even ask for it. And maybe he just, Albert was the one, because he told shopkeeper told Albert that if he had access to this information, that's what he would be doing. I'm not sure. Again, kind of confusing episode for me, but still interesting. There was a case that got solved in literally one episode. We got introduced to characters, Albert, William, and well, whoever the Earl was, and all that case solved within one episode. So we like that. Mm, I'm, I'm pretty sure I want to see some build up to who James Moriarty is and why is he famous and what does he do apart from being a crime consultant. But in his case, he's an actual intelligent person, brilliant person even, and who can deduce cues like this. So I would rather have gotten a episode where they introduce characters like Moriarty, his brothers, and everything like that, and then mention what's going on in this world. But again, we know he's a crime consultant, committed a crime, and he didn't get his hands dirty. But he's very clever as well. So, okay, that was an interesting episode. Hopefully, it gets better than you in next episodes or something. But yes, that's what we are. That show is interesting to me. I'm watching it for the entire 11 episodes of this season, and then we'll see if season 2 is worth watching it. By that time, I'm pretty sure once I start something, I finish it. So, anyway, that was interesting. Let me know what you think about this episode in the comments, and until then, we'll see you for the next one. Bye bye.